This is how to use a micropipette. So a micropipette is this. It's used to dispense a small volume of liquid. There should be somewhere on it where there's a range listed. So this is 100 to 1000 microliters. This is the range in which this pipette works. Currently the dial is set to 873 microliters. If I want to change the volume that's being dispensed, I can turn the dial and change the volume. So right now it's at 1000 microliters. That is 1 milliliter. In order to actually use this, I need a tip. The tip is the part of the micropipette that actually comes into contact with the liquid. Now there's a plunger that I can push with my thumb, and there are 2 stops on it. I can push fairly easily, but then I feel more friction. I can push harder and get to a second stop. So there's a first stop, then push harder to get to a second stop. In order to actually pick up the liquid, I push down just to the first stop, put the tip in the liquid, and lift my thumb up. At this point, make sure there are no air bubbles in the liquid, because if there are air bubbles, that means you didn't pipette the correct volume. Sometimes, if the liquid is particularly viscous, you might need to lift your thumb very slowly. But in order to dispense this liquid, push past the first stop to the second stop. So, first stop to lift the liquid, then past the first stop to the second stop to dispense it. It's also important to not turn the pipette sideways or upside down. If you get liquid up into the pipette, it's going to damage it. So for that reason, you always want some sort of a pipette stand, which is just a place to put it when you're not actively holding it. Additionally, there's a button that you can push with your thumb here that shoots off the pipette tip so you can replace the tip without actually touching it.